Hey, thanks so much for joining us this morning's show and a live show. I'm Greg McQuaid. Local organizers are putting together an event that will inspire young men to achieve greatness in all aspects of life. Here to tell us more about the 1,000 Young Men Success Conference is Dwayne Bennett and Ty Francis, and we welcome them to Virginia this morning. Gentlemen, it's great to see you. Ty, Dwayne, thank you so much. Looking good. All right, Dwayne, what was the impetus for this 1,000 Young Men Conference?
Well, when we started out, the research shows that between the ages of 13 and 19 is the best time to talk to young men about doing things after high school, careers, those type of situations. So we said we would have our conference to bring them together to speak in 3 specific areas. And the 3 areas would be how to make good choices, also how to do good in school, and finally how to deal with authority. You know, our young men have sometimes some challenges in dealing with authority in this age group.
Yeah, tell us, Ty, about some of those challenges as a young man. What are they facing out in the real world?
You know what? It's interesting because with the rise of social media, that kind of changed the whole world. And so now, where you used to kind of deal with bullying, or you used to deal with whatever on the side, or where nobody could see it, or it was just kind of conversation. Now this is broadcasted all over the World Wide Web. And so now it's like we got to take precautions as to what stuff we put out there in the media, what we expose ourselves to, what we're feeding ourselves, instead of allowing social media or the media in general to raise us, taking after, older men who are able to pour into us, who are able to encourage us, and able to push us forward.
Dwayne, tell us something. You're not that old. He wasn't meaning that you're old. No. I know you're having that reaction.
Older.
Yeah.
More mature.
He rolled his eyes, but that's it.
More mature and more seasoned.
A couple of years on it. More seasoned, yes. Dwayne, tell us. You obviously can teach a child. I mean, it's something that they see and are affected by. Can that stay with them for the rest of their lives?
Yes. Again, just taking a perspective from research, when you get into a child's life, and specifically a young boy's life, early enough to let him know you're with him and not against him, then those things will stay with him. But he needs the reinforcement, like Ty was saying, concerning having mentors or older individual to guide them through. So by us giving them the messages early, specifically in this particular age group, then we can continue to work with them, because part of the conference also is to sign up mentors so we can help our young men to go forward, not from the standpoint of, hey, we're just giving you information from the conference and then you're gone, but to pair them with mentors to kind of work with them throughout the middle school, throughout the high school, so that when they get to graduation, they'll have some good choices, they may have made some good choices, and they're ready for, if you will, post-secondary education, jobs, and careers.
If a young man does attend the conference, what will they be experiencing?
Oh, it's going to be great. Ty is going to be our MC, and I'll let him tell you a little bit about the activities.
Yeah, I'll be hosting the event, and so we'll have a bunch of prizes, a bunch of giveaways, of course, a bunch of music, a lot of entertainment. It's going to be really good for all of the ages that are coming out, with a lot that we'll be providing for the whole event. I believe that they're going to be entertained, but they're also going to get a wealth of information that we believe is going to help them out. Well,
the role models there that you will provide, and somebody that you can team up with, is that something that you could probably bank on to have almost as a lifelong friend as well? And how can that help down the road?
Yeah, one of the things is, one of the big part of the events is what we call the Parade of Professionals. And we hope to have different professions represented, and we would like the men to come in their work attire, if you will, their work uniforms, so they can make the connections with our young people. And if they have specific questions about an occupation, or how do I get there, or how to become this, they can ask the specific question at the time. The other takeaway, one big takeaway, is they're going to leave with a copy of my book. It's called The 7 Winning Ways to College Success, and that's a blueprint to help our young men to move from middle school to high school and graduation. So they're going to get to make lifelong connections, they're going to get great information from speakers, and they're going to have 2 takeaways: the book that they can work through, and perhaps even be connected with a mentor.
So important to stay in school.
I think the most important thing is just what he said. They'll be able to actually see successful men, and to hear,
not just hear about it, but
not
see
just
them
hear about
in
it,
person.
but see them and connect and touch and feel and talk to them. And so I think that's very helpful.
Thank you so much, Dwayne.
Yes,
we
sir.
appreciate it. We've got some information right here. The 1,000 Young Men Success Conference, Saturday, April 25th from 10 to 2 at Mount Gilead Full Gospel International Ministries at 2501 Mount Gilead Boulevard in North Chesterfield. The conference is free and open to the public, but registration is required. WTVR.com/VTM is where you can find a link to find all that information. Gentlemen, we wish you well with the success.